If you had to kind of maybe speculate there just a little bit, because I think that is maybe the billions of dollar, $1 trillion question. When people have looked at Cat AI, ChatGPT over the last few months, some things seem obvious. For example, content farms online, doing homework online, a lot of those things I think you can kind of see.
Yeah.
If I was like 16 years old again, I would be using this for all of my essay writing. That seems on the 1 yard line. I am curious, what are some use cases that come to mind for you?
Probably going to be massively wrong, because like if you ask like people with the first computers, like what is this going to be good for, you would have gotten like completely wrong answers. It's going to put like, people out of business if people whose job is to add long columns of numbers or something. Like, I don't know. I can tell you like some things on the near horizon, like definitely based on how people seem to be using our product, it's going to be super, super helpful to a lot of people who are lonely or depressed. For one, in terms of some huge value it'll add, I think we can like do a credible job of entertainment for one, because a lot of entertainment has to do with this illusion of relationships. There's this phenomenon that I had never heard of before, like seeing how people were using character called like parasocial. It's like somebody follows like a celebrity or a character or something, and they feel connected, even though the connection is really like only one way. And now you can make it two ways, or virtually two ways, essentially. You can give someone like that experience. Nobody ever has to feel lonely. You can have like your whole group of like friends and advisors like in your head who like maybe can know all about you and can always be happy to see you. And like, I don't know. I think about, and from the more practical standpoint, think about get selected to be president or something. And then they get like this earpiece or something with all these advisors and a whole cabinet and like an entire support staff that they can like talk to anytime they want, and can advise them on all sorts of things like in real time. Like that's going to happen.
By the way, there's a lot of sci-fi plots and thought lines to explore here. Like, for example, when you're talking about the assistant engineer, I was thinking about Iron Man and Jarvis.
Yeah.
He has Jarvis show up in his ear all the time.
I really want to have that happen. My goal, and Sriram knows this, is to like have a lab of sorts where I have like Iron Man dream is just, it's so close and yet it's a little too far right now. And I would love to like see that happen, where you have your own personal Jarvis who
we need to get you like, Jarvis.
But it's just great, because now looking at character AI, I looked at all the other publicly available characters that you can go play with. And people, like you said, are so creative. They've come up with some really fun ideas on who can like be a character and go talk to them. And they're like hundreds of thousands of people just engaging with these people. And it's really fun. And it's going to be, I think it's similar to what you said. It's very hard right now to figure out what the exact use cases or verticals are going to look like, because people are just inherently so creative, and they're just going to come up with completely extraordinary use cases that you don't really think of. But once they do it, you're going to look at it and say, oh, that sounds so obvious. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Good Time Show by Aarthi and Sriram.